Hey everyone, Joe here, and with my guest host, Emil, no, Sophia, no, Charlotte, Box. My guest host, Box, which is actually invisible. It's an invisible box.
JM Brannyk. Hi.
Hello, Brennan's hand. How are you? Uh, you know,
How you doing?
I was talking to someone yesterday because I was joking that they want to do a podcast. I'm like, we can review porn. I'm like, oh, I already did that with Box, and
Yeah,
they
I've
didn't
been
believe
doing
me.
that a lot these days.
Porn?
Times are tough. Yeah.
You've been reviewing or doing it?
OnlyFans. It's just my hand though. And it's
Hey.
just I'm like, oh,
Oh, keep doing that.
good
Oh yeah,
job.
no. I like that. Oh yeah. Come on, I
All
like those
right, now
hands.
you gotta pay me for that. Thank you.
If it keeps
Gas is
going, it'll be like
expensive,
this.
man.
I just kind of, basically, I come aerosol now. So it goes, oh, I hope I don't
Thanks
have
for
an asthma
having me
attack.
on.
Oh shit. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
People in the world are like, dude, you just wasted your fucking asthma medication. That could whatever.
I mean, you're so rich you can do that, right?
No, oui. Je suis riche. Not after the fucking Canadians couldn't win the goddamn at home game. Not rich no more, fuckers. Oh, so anyways, welcome to Streamin Demons, where we're talking about lesbians
Yeah,
today
it's from space.
from space, and there might be princesses
There might
or
be. At
one
least
princess.
one.
Yeah, it is Lesbian Space Princess 2025, and it's coming to you in the UK and Ireland June 19th in the cinemas. So go to the movies or not. Watch your thing first and go, maybe I don't want to see this shit. So
Oh, that's cool that it's coming to cinemas. Good job.
yeah, there is an IMDb. I'll just read it off. A space princess is thrust out in her sheltered life into a galactic quest to save her bounty hunter ex-girlfriend from the straight white aliens. Starring, I'm going to kill your names right now.
Just try your
Shabana
best.
Aziz, Bernie Van
Yeah.
Thiel, Jordan Raskopoulos. 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 Written by Layla Varghese and Emil Hugh Hobbs. Also directed by the two. So, I know you and I talked about, and spoiler alert, this might be a gay movie.
Just a tad. It might be a lesbian movie. Just a little tad.
Yeah. The tags
Sorry,
on
you're gonna hear
IMDb
my
are like
cat.
adult animation, raunchy comedy, space sci-fi, animation, comedy, fan. Like, what the fuck? Guys, who the fuck did your IMDb? Slap them up. It's you just fucking videotape yourself slapping the shit out of yourself because fantasy, comedy, romance, sci-fi, you really need an LGBTQ tag because your thing is literally called
Ooh.
fucking Lesbian Space Princess.
Maybe they thought it was just gonna be, so apparent that they didn't want to put it in the LGBTQ
Maybe.
plus. Maybe
Maybe.
they're like, maybe they'll get the point if they see that it's lesbian.
Lesbian. I thought it was from Lesbos. I thought it was like an ancient, like fucking documentary.
It might have been. It might be a future documentary.
Ooh. And it could be, and this is something I'm glad you came out of, I'm guessing the North Korean detention center that you were in to do this because we differed at bros.
We often do. Yes.
Yeah. Because I thought it was like a humongous piece of shit I would never watch. You're like, but you have to support it. I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh, yeah, gay bros. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and you watched it. You watched Bros. Did you like it?
It was fine.
No, thank you. Thank you. Enough said. Exactly. I don't need to waste my
There
money
were
to
some
support
parts
anyone.
I liked, and there were some parts I didn't like.
I
But,
liked when I got the popcorn
honest
and then the movie.
honestly, though, I've seen way worse movies. So,
Yo.
some of them
Yeah.
on Streamin
Bros.
Demons.
Better than Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Is
But
it
you know
as
what we can say about this
culturally?
one? Is Lesbian Space Princess better than Bros?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree so. I agree.
Yeah. There's a lot more art and thought and I think writing that went
Story.
into Lesbian Space Princess.
A lot. A lot of stuff goes into Lesbian Space Princess.
Yeah, a lot
And how would you
does.
fill that space if you were a lesbian princess? How would you fill that
Hmm.
space?
In space or that space? Because that's the
That space.
galaxy.
Well, okay. So for those of you, we're not going to give you a spoiler-free review, and we're just going to talk about some stuff because again, June 19th, UK and Ireland, you can see it
Yeah,
in the cinemas.
and go to theaters.
Yeah. So it's a spoiler-free one, and it really does follow the story about a space princess who has like her first girlfriend ever. But you
Like,
find out
she
like it's
has
not unique.
extreme anxiety, and
Yes.
she also has a lot of imposter syndrome from her
Huge.
moms who are like the best of the best, the coolest, and she's not.
Correct.
So it's all about her journey into becoming herself.
Right. Sort of. Because it's actually like if Meg from Family Guy and Lisa Simpson merged into a lesbian space princess, it would be her.
More anxiety. We need more anxiety.
More anxiety than Lisa.
Like,
Okay, so I was going for like the anxiety and like the social outcastness of Meg.
yeah, it's I would say she's the antithesis of Tina from Bob's Burgers because Tina embraces her weirdness, whereas our main character does not. Saira is her name.
Saira. I'll just call her Sarah.
You
That's a
know,
name.
you reminded me of that ship. You reminded me of that ship.
Yeah, there's a talking ship in there.
There is a
In
talking
box.
ship, and
'Cause, I remind you of the
passenger.
ship
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
because I get people to where they need to go.
because you try your hardest.
Oh, I'm like because I get covered in semen. What?
Yeah, a couple times actually.
I think there was a few times.
There
So
was.
it's a cute little
It's
movie. I'll
not
say this: it's a cute
it's
little
not one
movie.
that you bring your move. It's not one you bring your mom and dad to, I would say.
Someone actually says that in the comments on IMDb. Like, don't. This is not for your mom.
Yeah. I would say this is for your gal pals,
Maybe because the
your envy
nudity or
friends.
the content.
I think a little bit of the content, but there's a lot of genitalia
There
involved.
is.
So, if you're not comfortable with with your parents and getting covered in jizz twice, maybe leave it out.
But then again, if you leave it out, they'll get covered with just more. So just put it in.
No.
Yeah. So
We're not
the
explaining
premise
this very
is
well.
she has a hot girlfriend who doesn't like her.
She has a hot girlfriend who thinks she's a bounty hunter, but she's kind of in a way useless because she's so narcissistic.
Yeah. Did you like her? Curious.
No, not really. I liked Willow, but they got fucked over.
Okay. That's interesting because I see the same thing. And without spoiling too much, we'll just go through. So you're watching this thing, and it's not a very likable, like, there's an ex girlfriend. And so you automatically go, like, why are you risking your life for your ex girlfriend? We kind of get, like, I want to get back together, but no, she's a vile piece of shit.
Well, here's the part is that we see them break up, and it's not only we see them break up, but like the whole planet sees them break up. And so that's like the catalyst of all of this is like she breaks up with Syra very publicly at her birthday party.
Right.
And so it's poor Syra at her own birthday party gifts her ex-girlfriend, and this is not a spoiler, this is like the first 5 minutes,
First, yeah.
um, a 2-week photograph album, like a very clingy gift. Like, we've been together 2 weeks. Here's every picture of what we've been doing together, basically. And at that point, her ex-girlfriend is like, well, her girlfriend becomes the ex-girlfriend, is like, nah, you're too boring. You're boring. And then jets out.
Right. Which is what she's known for. Like, she's known
Right.
as the most boring royal.
Right.
So it's kind of like the tropes are already kind of in play. And yeah, Princess Syra, it's not doing herself any fucking favors with her level of anxiety and clinginess. It's like she's not, and not for nothing, she's not really a likable character through the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, no, she's relatable. I think a lot of young women will find her very relatable.
I was like, because they're not likable?
No, because there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of pressure. And, she says sorry a lot, because she feels inadequate and she just wants someone to love her. And I'm not going to spoil it, but somebody
Right.
in the end does.
Okay, because maybe I fell asleep in this. It's someone in the end, sure, maybe does, yeah. But let's talk about is there a hero's journey? She does have, like, she makes the decision to go
Yes.
rescue her ex, and because of course that's gonna end well, and then she has to go through all these like perilous things, and it's like this way
Well,
is
we
the
got to
good way,
talk
this
about
is
the
the bad way, and
brace. We got to talk about the brace, the axe.
sure,
I mean, she's put on a MacGuffin mission to save her ex-girlfriend.
yes, she
And
has to summon
honestly,
something that she can't summon for the 16th time, although her parents did the first time.
yes, right. And that's why it's also she has like this imposter syndrome because her parents are so great and so cool. And like when she was a kid, people would come over and be like, "Are your parents going to be there? Or your mom's going to be there?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, never mind."
And that was one of the things when it happens early on, it made me think okay, when I first saw the movie, okay, so she is a lesbian space princess, but I thought she was lesbian, and that was not as mainstream as it was in the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
like,
everybody in her kingdom is lesbian.
yeah, right. And the clit jokes, which I've made my own a couple times. But it's like, yeah, the entire fucking galaxy is lesbian
Yeah, well,
or
it's a
gay.
galaxy. It's a galaxy, and
Yeah,
then outside are the straights.
the
So, like,
straight.
I would say every queer person is in the galaxy. Maybe not specifically lesbian, but everybody in the galaxy is a little
Okay, a little zesty.
well, they're queer of some kind. I'd be in the galaxy.
So what did you think of the straight white aliens?
Okay, okay. I have a lot to say about these guys.
Go for it.
And this is one of the critiques that I have of the film. Um, it's really hard when you have, I think, the funniest things coming from them.
The villains
Yes, I
or
found
the
them
villains.
much funnier than a lot because some of the jokes are very irreverent. If you like irreverent comedy, you might like this.
No.
I found them kind of like sometimes meandering, sometimes they just fell really flat. They lean very much obviously into the gayness and the lesbianness to where it's like there's a one-off joke of like, and I'm gonna miss you, pussy, and it's just literally like a vagina, like an anthropomorphic vagina. Um, but I felt the straight white malians were probably some of the best comedic performances,
Okay.
which made me more endeared to them, which I know I'm not supposed to be.
They're the bad and they're bad guys in they're bad guys in exaggerated tropes. The man cave, we were dominant.
Yes.
They don't know how to talk to a girl.
They
Chick
they
magnets.
mansplain things constantly. But I
Right.
felt also too with them, it was a little bit there were a lot of things too that could have been like a fuck you. Like there are women, lesbians, in fact, who do play Magic the Gathering or who do play. Like, I understand, like, that's like
Yeah.
the trope of it, but at the same point, as I'm watching, I'm like, okay, I mean, you could do this in different ways, and they did, but sometimes it would hit a little bit too much of like, well, women do that too. They do that. Like,
Yeah, I didn't get the. Again, we understand where they wanted to display it, and they're really making it a one-dimensional character from the shit. But
mhm.
yeah, like role-playing games or like that goes against women can game.
Yeah. And stuff like that. It would have been, I think, funnier because they're holding her ex hostage basically for this brace. Because they have a chick magnet. Um, which is going to power up and then they can get babes.
Kind of
So
Beavis.
I so they're trying to get babes. It would have been, I think, funnier if the girlfriend, I keep calling her the girlfriend. Her name is Kiki in this, but like we said, she's kind of a piece of shit. But it would have been funnier if she's like, no, if you tap that and then put that into play, like if she knew the game as well and they're just not
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah,
Which
and
does
I don't know
happen
if that goes with
sometimes.
her
I'm not gonna
character.
say it doesn't. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. It would have been in her character, in her wheelhouse.
yeah, and then
What
I,
did
I
you
think you're
feel
right with the
about
straight
them?
white malians. They had the better jokes,
They
like the
did.
Shakespeare one.
See, I didn't like the Shakespeare one,
I like the
the
Shakespeare one
thespian.
because it was like a
I
fucking thought out joke. The delivery might be wonky and like
I do agree. I feel like it went on a little too long, I feel like.
yeah, and that's part of it. I'm looking at the IMDb comments for this, and it's like a love or hate. It's no pun. It's pretty binary. It's like a lot of ones
Which is
and
is
like
is ironic
7 8.
because Willow's non-binary.
Right, but that's the whole
But you're right,
point.
you're right. There is a lot of binary jokes to where it's like, this is a gay joke about, like, and unfortunately, I feel like a lot of gay media tends to lean too much into that
Yeah,
instead of just having a joke. It's a subtle thing. I get it. Like, but at the same point, sometimes it leans in too much to where you can alienate a lot of your alienate ha 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 ha
uh-huh.
some of your audience, even the audience like we said that you're trying to target. Like, there might be lesbians that are like, wait a minute, I fucking play D&D. I fucking
That's
play
what some
like,
said. Yeah, that's what some of the comments are. They're like, they're like, I am LGBTQ, and what the fuck was this?
yeah,
Like,
which I think you're gonna
and
get
someone just
with.
took offense on the level of humor being more potty.
Yeah. Yeah, it does divulge into that. Like, there are a lot of penis and vagina jokes,
Tons.
a lot
Like,
of, but I mean, there is some good jokes in there. And I'm not to say, like, there is comedic beats that I did laugh at and I thought were
right.
good. I just think that, especially with this media, often they lean too heavily into that.
That was it. Like, I think the most developed character is the ship. You
Is the
know,
what?
is the ship.
The ship? Yeah, he has an arc.
Yeah,
He
like
actually has an arc.
that's the thing. It's like the most developed and thought through character is the fucking ship, not the princess, not the ex
Yeah,
girlfriend, not Willow.
I think the princess does, and I think it's good. I think it's
Yeah,
just I
I
think the
disagree with that
ending
one.
I think the ending needed to be more impactful.
That's why. That's the reason why I disagree with it. Because the
Yeah.
ending, right into the ending, I agreed, and then the ending happens.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, fuck this.
Yeah, it kind of just happens.
Yeah, that's basically what the whole thing is. Now, I don't even know who was the God. Who was the sword person, the weapons guy?
Blade, and I loved her.
Blade.
I loved her. She was
Yes.
funny.
Yes.
I liked that whole sequence. Actually, I really loved that sequence. When we were going through, there's a meditation kind of portion of it where the graphics get kind of trippy. We go into Saira's mind.
Yeah.
I loved all of that.
That was great. Like the animations are fantastic. The color choice is
Oh yeah,
fantastic. The
the
voices are really
animation is
well done.
great.
And the funny thing
Yeah.
about Blade is I cannot find Blade in the fucking IMDb cast right now. So I have to go
Oh,
through the entire cast.
oh no, I got it.
Okay,
Blade is
Queen
done
Kong.
by Queen Kong.
Yeah, so Blade is actually one of the better talents here, and then they're buried underneath a fucking safety bubble voice.
I did not like Safety Bubble at all. I thought that was an irreverent bit.
It's a stupid fucking joke that lasted too long, even though it lasted like 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I unfortunately like there were a lot of things that I felt could have been cut that would have just made it,
tighter.
you know,
Yeah.
better or either neither nor, like it just was like, oh, that happened. Okay. Like there wasn't any lead up to that. There wasn't any,
No.
same with the big giant space dick. There wasn't like, oh, we have to go through this galaxy, but we have to beware the giant dick, or whatever,
Yeah.
It just
That's what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
was there.
There's missed opportunities and there's forced opportunities. Because they force some opportunities, it kind of misses a better product.
Yeah. Better jokes, tighter jokes, and a tighter story.
Yeah. You want your
You
lesbian
you can
space princesses to be tighter. I
you
agree.
want yeah, I was waiting for the joke of something tight.
Yeah. But I will say
Um,
this. The Willow.
yeah,
Willow works really well.
Willow does work really well. It honestly, parts of the movie really reminded me of like a Rebecca Sugar type Adventure Time, Steven Universe, kind of like
Yeah.
where songs are part of it,
Part of
kind
it.
of leading you. They're very sweet songs. They're very fun. They're very poppy. Willow has a great voice. She's like a singer-songwriter,
Gemma
and
Sutron.
yeah, and it was really good. Um, and I really liked the character of Willow.
Me too.
And I feel like she kind of got shit on.
And
Sorry,
that's the reason why
they kind
I don't think that Princess Syra has a great arc. Because not only, like, not really spoilers, she actually gets literally shit on. It's like,
does
who?
she?
No, fucking no. That was a joke.
Oh,
I
oh,
think. I
sorry.
don't know. There's like pink goo, but I don't think that was anything. But yeah, it's
There's
kind of like one of those
a
things
lot of
like,
goo
oh my
in
God. And then
this.
just, boop, done.
Yeah, yeah, which is honestly, they didn't even get an arc,
No,
like
no, they
it was
didn't. The
just
fucking ship gets, that's what I'm saying. The ship
the
gets an
ship
arc.
gets better arc, yeah,
Willow does
than
not.
than Willow, which I felt like Willow was a incredibly funny and interesting character. The
With a great
pineapple bit,
backstory.
that got me. I like the pineapple on the fucking
Yeah, and
uh
then the whole like, oh, and
pillow.
didn't Willow. Oh, okay, without spoiling shit. So
Yeah.
she's very quirky
Yes.
because of what they do to help Saria.
Saira.
That is explained, and it's very jokey, but it's very within the character of Willow to be like just
Yes.
like the straight person, but the goofy one at the same time.
The quote
It's really
unquote
endearing, and
straight person.
was frustrated by it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. So all this sounds fine. The songs are fantastic. Most of them are
Yeah, the
Willow.
songs are super fun, very
Yeah,
sweet, the animation is gorgeous, very
absolutely,
pretty. You
absolutely.
can tell they did a lot of work on it.
Oh,
You know, Shabana Aziz as Saira did a great job, especially when she gets very anxious and very nervous. I think she did a terrific job.
yeah, and this is
Auntie
where it
Donna,
gets kind of wonky for me because I'm looking at the awards and it's winner of best sci-fi fantasy feature. I'm like, well, it must have been like a fucking film clubs last weekend. Who gives a shit? No offense, but like a lot of these, I don't see a lot of the voice actors winning awards, and they should have. The animation should
Yeah.
win awards. They should have.
In
I don't think the
animation,
writing should have.
sound
Yeah,
design, like the music, the scoring,
absolutely,
these are all award winning.
absolutely. I agree.
Um, Even like I said, the straight white malians by Auntie Donna, um, they were super funny. They were great. And
They look
again,
like
it's hard
Tali
when hmm?
from South Park because they're little straight white aliens.
Yes, yes.
Sexy bitch. So that's an issue I also have with the movie. Is we said the ending in multiple ways. Oh, actually, you know what? The straight white aliens don't really look like Tali. I said that wrong. They look like the Moonites.
They do. They look
Yeah,
exactly like the
from Aqua Teen Hunger
Moonites,
Force.
except they're just they're planks. They're
Yeah,
like that one board from Ed, Ed and Eddie, but like the Moonites.
absolutely, because of this facial feature with that. Oh, edit it. Wow, that's a fucking callback. That fucking show got me out of depression a bit. I did
Yeah,
Eddie.
no, I loved the Moonites actually. They were my favorite parts of. So maybe I'm just biased. Maybe.
Maybe as we were connected to that. But again, I think it goes back to the writing issues because they're trying so hard to be edgy queer.
Yeah.
And it
Yes.
just becomes like a fucking
It becomes
they're
almost a
hacked.
mockery of
They're just
the
hack
thing
jokes.
that it's doing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, and a hack joke works once in a while, but if you have an hour and a half of it, it's Dan Cook. All offense
Oof.
meant, Dane.
Oof.
The only jokes he ever
Oof.
had were funny were ones he stole.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
And
not saying
I feel
that
like it
Lesbian Space Princess stole jokes. I'm just saying you can only do so much hack and before it gets,
right. It honestly kind of reminded me of what was that one show um where they were all different cartoons together living in a house. It was like a reality style
yeah.
show.
Oh
They
man.
had the Betty Boop character, kind of. They had the gay elf character.
Right.
Something animated. Um, but it reminded me kind of that, except more gay, kind of like Q Force meets that show. But in the bad bits, not in the good bits. Like the good bits were good, but a lot of it was, like you said, kind of hacky, kind of like, oh, this is gross. This is kind of gross
Drawn
out humor,
together,
which I need
by
drawn
the way.
together. That's it.
Yeah, I had to
That's it.
Google that
Thank
shit.
you.
Yeah, well,
I'm
thank you,
like,
Google. But yeah, no,
it's kind of like Q Force and drawn together. And, you know, when it comes to the bad bits, when it comes to the good bits, it's very funny, very in a way, Aqua Teen meets Rebecca Sugar, which is
yeah.
whatever you guys think that
But
is.
that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
it's a complete movie. The
Yeah.
bad doesn't necessarily outweigh the good.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I just didn't like the way it ended and whatever, but that's any movie.
Yeah. And with comedy, you're always gonna get that tonal dissonance where you kinda, like, roll your eyes because sometimes they're throwing spaghetti at the wall to catch people with jokes that
Yeah.
they're trying to do every kind of humor, I suppose, to catch any kind of like, okay, well, the people who like vulgar jokes might like this. The people who like really super gay jokes might like this. And me, I like the stupid joke with the pineapple on a pillow.
That's a great joke. I like the
That
pineapple
was
a
a
lot.
great I
Yeah.
laughed pretty good.
And it so fits
Yeah, that was
within
Willow.
yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I really like that character because it's one of those fully fleshed out characters that unfortunately frustratingly Don't go
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like
And I
wasted
felt that the
opportunity,
end,
Willow.
yeah, it really was, because
Like the
they
movie
were
for fucking
very funny.
forgets her. Or them, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. And to be honest, I did not like the conclusion with the straight white malians. I
Me
thought it was
neither.
very,
Forced.
honestly, it was forced, and it was forced in two separate ways. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like it would be if you completely ripped the identity from the Lesbian Space Princess. It's like, that doesn't work like that. Like, I understand, like, that's an easy out and an easy way to end this, but
Yeah.
things don't always work like that.
No, and it's okay to
And
have bad people in a movie, even a comedy.
yeah, and I think it would be better if they were just like, they didn't listen at all and just were like, all
More
right, see you later, bye.
true
Like,
to
we're
the
gonna keep
character.
doing the things that we do, you
Yeah.
know.
That'd be more true to the
But
character they're trying to paint in the beginning.
yeah,
And it was like the
yeah,
magical. It went
everything's wrapped in
from,
a bow.
oh, but that's it. It goes to character. It's not character driven, it's completely plot driven movie. That's why.
And it doesn't really wrap up in a bow. Like, there's a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of
Unanswered questions, missing characters.
unresolved,
All,
just very unresolved things, to where it's not the triumphant ending that I think they were hoping for. I
yeah,
would
I
have
don't know if it's
rather
editing.
have cut Space Bubble and like a few irreverent jokes and had a longer ending that was more explorative of the end. Like, I don't know. It's hard to
No,
say
I
without
agree. And
spoiling
I
things.
think that's, again, sometimes you don't know if it's writing or editing or a bit both. And Parent's Guide, moderate sexuality, moderate gore, severe profanity, moderate everything else. But it's a fucking cartoon. So
There's
if
a lot
you
of
were, we both watched
sexuality
this
in it.
screeners, right?
I actually watched this from Fandor.
Fandor. Well, so you watched it on TV or?
I watched it, yes, through a streaming
Okay.
service.
Would you have wanted to see this in the theaters? Which you can if you're in UK and Ireland, June 19th.
Honestly, it could be a fun experience if you get all your buddies out, like,
Yeah,
if you have, I'm not, I don't think it's legal in Australia, but, it's a good, fun, buddy, chill movie. Like, I could see me taking a couple of my friends, grabbing some popcorn. It's a real popcorn movie,
it is.
and just having a fun time. It's not going to change your life, but I think it's a fun time with friends.
No,
Don't be the
it's a
like,
dollar
I don't wanna
cinema.
say don't be the weirdo that's alone in the theater, like, don't I mean, like, you can be. I'm usually the weirdo alone in the theater, but,
Thank you.
you know
I'm like, dude. But I
but if
gotta
you
go.
have queer friends, if you're part of a queer, or even if you're not and you just want, something that's kinda silly, kind of really good animation. It's a pretty short movie, to be honest.
Hour
It's
25.
gonna keep you entertained, I feel like.
Yeah, it flies by. Nothing
It
really drags
does. No, it doesn't.
besides the plot line. But that, it just, again, a MacGuffin's MacGuffin. But
Yeah, MacGuffin's a MacGuffin, and thank God we got the MacGuffin, I feel like, in the midpoint, or
midway,
or
yeah,
very,
about
like,
halfway.
it didn't drag out, thank God.
No, no, it's
And
not
we
Holy
get to see
Grail. It's not Indiana. Well, and I love Indiana Jones' Holy Grail, but the whole point was it's called the Holy Grail. The MacGuffin's only part of it. The
Right.
MacGuffin's like that gets you out the door.
Exactly, exactly, and that's the way a MacGuffin should be. Like, this
Yeah.
is just a part of the bigger story, and
No,
I
and
think
I
they did that
agree.
well.
I would watch this in. I would watch this in the theater. I would. I think it's a good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
It's low stakes. You know.
It's fun animation. It's something, like, we are seeing more and more animation being in the theaters, and I think that's a really important and fantastic thing. Like, we're seeing Digital Circus in theaters, we're seeing a lot more indie things
Yeah,
coming to theaters, and I think that is absolutely worth supporting, 100%. So I don't,
absolutely.
I will say the what is it, the Gay Bros movie, like, I still stand by that principle of, like, we need to support these things, but I feel like this is a better movie.
Oh, you think this is a better movie? Oh my fucking god.
This is a better movie. This is a better movie.
The
I will say
trailer
that,
to this
yes.
movie is the better movie than
Yeah.
Bros.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah.
And
I mean,
the
like,
messed up thing is the ship is actually Richard Roxburgh, who if you might know from Van Helsing being Dracula.
oh, yeah, yeah, and it's cute. He's actually married to one of the women who played his wives in Dracula, that they met on Dracula and they got
Oh, that's
married. It's
cute.
very cute.
Yeah, so like the
Um,
cast is good. Like
the cast is great. If you love Australian accents, but
yeah,
not too thick of Australian accents, this is a great one.
Hugh Jackman. If you like the Hugh Jackman level as Wolverine,
Yeah, like
right
when
about
they
there.
say no, no, no,
So
I
there you
can't
have
even
it.
do it.
June 19th, UK and Ireland. Go watch Lesbian Space Princess in the theater. Bring some
Right.
friends, have some fun, have some
Yeah,
popcorn, unplug a bit.
couple
And it's
drinks,
pretty
like,
enjoyable, I agree.
yeah, absolutely.
So this is the part of the show where no, that's Sprockets I'm thinking of on where we dance. All right, Box, it's been really fun
Hey,
having
Dawn
you
Dance.
again. Where can people
Thank
find
you,
you on
thank
the
you.
interwebs?
I am you can find me on Instagram, JM Brannyk. I am gonna be writing in a new format online soon. I will get more info on that later.
Cool.
But yeah, that's kind of where you can find me at right now. You can also say hi to Jelly Beans because she's been here the entire time.
Hello, jelly beans. Meow meow. The cat's like, what the shit am I doing out there?
She's like, I want all the attention except for at this moment right now.
She's like, oh, I'm gonna make that. What the fuck? Very cool to have you again. Nice to see you. And then, of course, like and subscribe our shit. Go find us on Instagrams and whatever's. On behalf of myself, Joe, and JM Brannick, we bid you good day. Bye, y'all.
Happy Pride, everyone.
That too, I think. Is that this month? I don't know.
I hear a cat.